Hello, it is WitchAngelNekora. Welcome to my new series on Hello Neighbor Lore Myths. Now, if you've noticed, I'm using the pre-alpha build because I don't have the money to get the actual alpha build on Steam, but I will be leaving a link in the description below so people who really want the alpha of this amazing game can go and buy it and support the developer. tinyBuild made an amazing game because I've seen Razbowski play this, I've seen James from the Cub Scouts play this, I've seen Mark, I've seen Jack play this, I've seen so many people play this. It is unreal. The alpha build that I've seen is amazing, but this here we're talking about the lore. We're not talking about we're not gonna do any challenges. We're gonna do the lore behind different things in game. First off, I know if anyone's ever seen the game, like completely seen a lot of footage from the game. I think Matt Pat played this. So if you notice, there's like a lot of mannequins. I have a theory about these mannequins. You see, there's a ton of them, and later on, you'll notice that there is a mannequin in a grave, and what's really confusing is the neighbor doesn't want you to see anything. He doesn't want you to see his house. He's very suspicious of you. And maybe that's for good reason. I believe each mannequin in this guy's house represents a woman. Because let me go over here. I'm going to try to sneak around this bastard. Try to find one. Oh, shit! Gotta run, run. All talking at the same time. There are mannequins basically strategically placed all around the house. In many different rooms. Up there, I know up there, and I know in here. So, here's a good theory. What if this guy was married? What if the neighbor originally had a wife? What if there was originally a woman who loved this sick bastard who wants you out of his house and gone from his life? Okay, speaking of, where the hell is he? If you notice over here, the door's glowing. It's freaky. There are many mannequins around this. Whoa, hold up. Whoa. Do you not see this? Before I get back to the theory, look at the stamp. It's a fucking Illuminati. Does this mean that the Illuminati makes furniture too? Sorry, I got a little off topic there. The mannequins you will see around the house, they all are female. They're not male mannequins. No, they're female mannequins. And this proves that one time this man had a wife. This man was married. This man had a life other than trying to chase you out of the house for some damn reason. Fuck. This door's locked. Well, anyway, in a later build, we actually notice that one of the mannequins is a school teacher. Does this mean that the woman that he was married to was a teacher at one point? Ah, it's locked as well. Shit. Does this mean that the man himself used to be a teacher himself or something? Let's try around back. Maybe he was a teacher at one point and had fallen in love with another teacher, and the two had decided to get a house together and have a family. Maybe this guy wasn't originally so psycho nut. Well, it wasn't such a psycho nut job. It's that he probably went nuts after the death of his wife. Or maybe his wife left him. And as I said, all around this house, there are mannequins everywhere. Each one strategically placed where this woman would be. There's one in the bedroom. There's one in a schoolroom. There's one in a grave. There's a lot in the hallways. There's even ones in the attic in the newer build. What does this entail? What does this equal? Does this all mean one thing? Did the man kill this woman? Did this guy murder her for some reason? Is this guy a yandere? Ooh, so many things to think about. I mean, this guy is nuts enough to start laying bear traps everywhere he goes to keep you from getting into his house. And speaking of, where the hell is this guy? Let's go back to our house for a minute. One thing I don't understand is, if he killed his wife, why wouldn't he just report it to the authorities? Why wouldn't he turn himself in? Why the hell would he not just turn himself in? I mean, if you've done something wrong, you need to confess. But that's probably it. He's probably scared. He's probably scared that someone's going to find out his secret and turn him in, and he's going to go to jail for a very long time. Yeah, well, buddy, if you've done the crime, then you need to do the time. But still doesn't answer the main question of this theory. Why all the mannequins? Couldn't there just be one? Just one mannequin that he can place, like, in the kitchen, or maybe lay sideways in a bathtub, or maybe, I don't know, take to bed with him? And why doesn't he just get, like, one of those realistic Japanese dolls? Yeah, even though those cost, like, out the ass. It's curious. Why are there so many mannequins? Why are there so many damn mannequins? And me, with autonomophobia, I hate mannequins. No offense to the ones that are in here. Another theory about the mannequins I have is each one represents someone that, well, it's more like a trophy. Maybe the man had many wives. Maybe the guy had a harem. Maybe he had some sort of reason for this. Or, my final theory, if you notice in the new alpha build, ooh, there's a chair here. If you notice in the new alpha build, there's a basement, and there's like a bed down here there with a little teddy bear, and that's supposed to represent the child that he may have lost in the past. And there's also there's a hospital bed in the the shed, the garage, the little side area where you can get the crowbar and the lockpick. So, oh, come on. I can't remember this fucking chair. Yeah. I forgot to mention this build's kind of buggy. Maybe at some point. Here's my complete story theory when it comes to this. The woman he was originally married to had a baby at some point in her life, but after birth, she had gotten very, very sick. And the man was so wrought with anger and sadness over possibly losing his wife that he more or less went insane. And this part is going to get a little gruesome and a little grim. But my absolute theory behind this is that he ended her suffering. He more or less committed euthanasia on this poor woman. And now the memory of her haunts him to this day, every day. And after the funeral, he was probably so racked with insanity that he snapped. He fucking snapped. He wanted to just become a recluse. And now anyone who tries to get into his house to find out this mystery, to find out what truly happened to this poor woman, will automatically be sealed in a grave, alive, to keep this man's secret hidden. Cheese and crackers, I can't even get in here. Maybe I can get through the window. Position. And leap. And crouch. And come on. I can't go in. Oh, asshole. But that is my theory on this. This woman, the woman in the game, the woman who was originally in that hospital bed, had died. Had caused her husband so much grief and pain over her loss, of the loss of her, that is, to where he just snaps and wants to make sure you don't find out about what happened in the past. And the child. What happened to the child? What happened to that little child that you find in the newer build? Possibly the teddy bear represents the child that he had lost as well. Maybe he had lost his son right after he had lost his wife, and now he keeps the teddy bear in a crib in the basement for some odd reason. Maybe he's trying to bring her back using some sort of magic, by doing some sort of ritual, by doing some sort of thing to bring his loved ones back, to bring back the people he called dear, the people that he loved most of all before he went fucking insane and wanted you out. Wanted you out of his life, his home, everything. He wanted nothing more to do with you, and all you wanted to do was live your life in solitude and peace. And after seeing him fight with his mannequin wife, which we actually do see in the newer build, if you use the ghost command and look at the beginning cutscene when he is struggling, you will notice he is struggling with a mannequin. That possibly also means, one more theory before I end this video, that they had a fight. That they had a fight before the woman got sick and he killed her. And now the mannequins represent every woman that had seen or had been with him. Maybe a midwife, maybe a friend, maybe an aunt, maybe a lover. I don't know. Each mannequin in that house represents a different thing. A teacher, maybe a nanny, maybe a midwife. There's so much to think about when it comes to these mannequins. Why are they here? Why did the man place them all around this house? Why did Why did this man place mannequins in his house for some weird reason? Maybe we'll never truly know. Maybe just placeholders for future characters. Maybe they represent the man's fractured psyche after losing his wife and his child. Maybe they represent what the man truly feels. He feels empty. He feels alone. He feels cold and distant like a mannequin. Unmoving, unfeeling, uncaring. Perhaps we'll truly never know the real mystery behind these mannequins and why they are here and why this man has placed them all around his house like some sort of deranged weirdo. Perhaps we will find out in the next Hello Neighbor Mysteries. Did the man truly kill his wife? Did he kill his child? Did he commit murder on his own loved ones? We will never truly know. But until the next episode, stay magical, my friends, and always keep searching for the truth. Good night, and good luck.